Diana Shnaider was born on November 3, 2002, in Moscow, Russia, into a family that would later become her biggest supporters in her pursuit of tennis excellence. From a young age, it was clear that Diana possessed a natural affinity for sports. Her father, who had a background in athletics, and her mother, a tennis enthusiast, recognized her potential early on. They enrolled her in tennis lessons when she was just 4 years old, and she quickly fell in love with the sport. Shnaider's parents provided a solid foundation for her athletic development, and their support was crucial as she began her tennis journey. Growing up in Moscow, she trained at the local tennis clubs, where her prodigious talent began to show. Despite her early success in local junior tournaments, it was her performances in international competitions that started attracting the attention of tennis coaches and professionals. As a young player, Diana exhibited an impressive work ethic, combining physical strength, mental toughness, and an innate understanding of the game. By the time she was a teenager, she was already competing at high levels in junior competitions, and it became evident that she had the potential to make an impact on the professional circuit. Junior career and early success. Diana Shnaider's ascent through the junior ranks was swift. In her early years, she demonstrated a versatility that allowed her to excel across different surfaces. Her game was built on a strong baseline, with a powerful forehand and an ability to control rallies with her aggressive shot-making. Her talent was undeniable, and she started turning heads in international junior tournaments. Shnaider's performances at junior Grand Slam events were particularly impressive. She earned a reputation for her ability to compete against the world's best young players and frequently made deep runs in tournaments. In 2019, Diana's performances in the Junior Grand Slams began to earn her widespread recognition. Notably, she reached the quarterfinals of the French Open and the US Open, proving that she was not just a talented player but also one capable of performing under pressure. Her rise in the junior tennis world came as part of a broader trend of Russian dominance in women's tennis, with other players like Anastasia Potapova, Daria Kasatkina, and Maria Sharapova inspiring younger athletes. Shnaider, however, had a distinct style that set her apart. She possessed an athleticism that was complemented by a high tennis IQ, and her rapid rise through the ranks indicated that she was destined for a successful career on the WTA Tour. Turning professional and challenges on the WTA Tour, Shnaider transitioned from the junior circuit to the professional WTA Tour in 2020. At just 17 years old, she faced the challenges that many young players face when stepping up to the senior level, adapting to the demands of playing against older, more experienced professionals, and learning to handle the mental and physical strains of the tour. Her early years on the WTA Tour were marked by hard-fought battles and consistent performances in lower-tier ITF events. Although Diana struggled at times to make an immediate impact in major tournaments, she steadily built her confidence and experience in the pro circuit. In 2021, she gained her first significant breakthrough when she secured a title at an ITF event, marking her entry into the upper ranks of the professional game. This victory signaled that Shnaider was ready to take on the top players in the world, and it helped boost her ranking on the WTA Tour. Despite facing stiff competition from more seasoned professionals, Shnaider's determination and drive kept her focused on improvement. Her powerful baseline game, quick movement, and ability to dictate play from the back of the court were beginning to evolve. And she soon became known for her relentless playing style. While her first few years on the WTA Tour included mixed results, Diana's consistency in securing solid results in ITF events and smaller WTA tournaments made it clear that her breakthrough into the WTA's upper echelons was only a matter of time. Career peak. Entering the top 100 and contending at major events. Shnaider's career truly began to take off in 2022 when she started making a name for herself on the global stage. She gained momentum with several standout performances in 2022, most notably at the Australian Open, where she made a memorable run in qualifying and earned a spot in the main draw of the tournament. Though she did not advance far in the singles draw, her performance against top-ranked opponents showed that she had the talent to compete with the world's best. By the end of 2022, Shnaider had broken into the top 100 of the WTA rankings, a significant achievement for a player of her age. Her powerful serve, aggressive forehand, and court coverage made her a difficult opponent to face, and she proved to be a formidable force on both hard courts and clay. Her run to the semifinals of several WTA 125K events further solidified her place among the rising stars of women's tennis. And it was clear that she was developing into a player capable of reaching even greater heights. In 2023, Shnaider achieved further success by reaching the third round of major Grand Slam tournaments. This marked a major milestone in her career, as she began to show that she could compete consistently in the sport's biggest events. Her performance at Wimbledon, where she defeated some top-ranked players, demonstrated her ability to thrive on the biggest stages, and it was evident that Shnaider was developing into a top-tier competitor. Main achievements: ITF titles. Diana Shnaider's career has been punctuated by success on the ITF circuit, where she won her first singles title in 2021. Her victory at this level marked her as one of the most promising young talents on the circuit. Over the years, she has accumulated several ITF titles, which helped her build confidence and secure a foothold in the world of professional tennis. Breakthrough into the WTA Top 100. In 2022, Shnaider broke into the top 100 of the WTA rankings, marking her rise to prominence as one of the brightest young stars in the sport. Her consistency and ability to compete at the highest level made her one of the most talked about players on the circuit. Grand Slam performances. Shnaider's performances at the Grand Slam tournaments have been particularly impressive. Her best results at the Australian Open and Wimbledon, along with strong performances at the US Open and French Open, have helped solidify her reputation as a rising force in women's tennis. Consistent WTA Tour progression. Shnaider has shown steady progress on the WTA Tour, with consistent performances in lower-tier WTA tournaments. Her ability to compete at the top level in multiple events has been a key factor in her rise in the rankings. Future prospects and legacy. As of 2023, Diana Shnaider is one of the most exciting young talents in women's tennis. With a powerful game and the mental fortitude to match, she is poised to continue her rise in the rankings and make a run at the sport's biggest titles. As she matures physically and mentally, it is expected that she will only improve, refining her skills and becoming a more complete player. Shnaider's journey has been marked by steady progress, resilience, and determination. With her aggressive playing style, work ethic, and strong support system, she is expected to be a future contender in women's tennis for years to come. Her legacy, still in the making, promises to inspire the next generation of players, particularly from Russia, where young athletes like Shnaider are making their mark on the global stage. While she has a long way to go before achieving the same level of success as some of the game's legends, Diana Shnaider's trajectory is one that promises big things. With continued hard work and the right opportunities, the future of women's tennis could be very bright for this talented and ambitious young player.